Hello everybody, Giant here with the Game Prowl. This time taking a look at Eldritch by Minor Key Games. This is an action first-person game inspired by roguelikes, immersive sims, and H.P. Lovecraft. Now for those of you guys who are like me and do not know what H.P. Lovecraft is, suffice it to say that essentially means that there are some pretty crazy enemy designs in this game, and I can certainly back that up. The enemy design in this game is certainly something. It's a bit creepy at times, indeed, almost all the time when you see it later in the game. Anyways, this game is currently, this game is currently available for $15 pre-order. It is not actually available to the public, although it is believed that the beta is going to be available to the public beta is going to be available around September 26th, and the full game is going to be released on October 21st. Anyways, let's just jump right into the game so I can show you why you'd want to pay $15 for this little piece of software here. Anyways, first things first, options. They're pretty solid, especially compared to some indie games out there. Mouse speed, it seems pretty low, but it's a bit on the paranautical activity side, and the fact that the mouse speed can get pretty ridiculous when you turn it way up. To the point where a minor mouse movement will cause you to spin around 720 degrees and no scope. You can invert the y-axis. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that, at least not with a mouse and keyboard, but you can if you want to. But this game does have full gamepad support as well as fully rebindable keys. Now, also in-game, the prompts will come up as both the keyboard controls and the gamepad, so it has full gamepad support. Completely full. Anyways, again, and that is probably why you want to invert the y-axis. In terms of resolution, it's got the wide range. You can turn on and off the full screen. The brightness, honestly, it's not too important in this game, but you can turn it up and down if you feel it's a bit too dark and or bright. FOV doesn't have any numbers, which is a bit unfortunate. I generally like my games all around 110 FOV, 110, 120. But unfortunately, I just turned it up to a point at which I feel comfortable, so that's there. Music volume and volume. I assume normal volume is just the sound effects. Now, let's actually play this game, shall we? I am not at the spawning position. I should probably go to the spawning position. Now, when you start the game, you're going to be right here. And you're going to be looking around, you know. You spawn in this library. This is the hub world of the game. You have this book that I still am not entirely certain the reasons of having that in. And over here is the mirror where you can customize your character. Now, of course, I have to keep my character as a ginger lest something, something terrible happen in the universe. Gotta keep that sweet ginger. Besides that, the hairstyle just looks nice. And, of course, you can cycle through the outfits. But, the best time to wear a turtleneck sweater is all the time. So, I'm gonna be wearing one of these. And, of course, you can turn on and off the lamps. Little touches here and there. Now you can explore around the library. Here's where your tutorials are. You can go ahead and read these. These are the controls. As you can see, you have gamepad prompts and keyboard prompts. So that's nice. In terms of jumping, you can jump normally, jump high, and jump 1 block high. You can also climb on top of 2 block high blocks, but, Now we're just getting a little bit picky here. These artifacts I'm picking up are the currency in this game, as well as your mana. So, that's one of the things you gotta bear in mind, that you use artifacts to do pretty much everything in this game. Now, these glowing books are your different worlds. You have World 1, which is blue, World 2, which is red, a bit misleading there, and World 3, which is green, the other side of the misleading thing there. And, of course, in addition, we have our little hub world, the library, which is here for you to learn about the lore of the game via all these books everywhere, for you to eat fruits, delicious, delicious fruit. And, of course, jump around, get used to the style of the game, figure out how to lean around the controls. In general, it's also a pretty interesting place. I mean, look at this. It already shows off some pretty cool level design. Oh, gotta be careful. Just be careful, because you can die of fall damage in the library. I have taken fall damage. Can't say I've died to it, though. Oh, no, I'm lost. What am I doing here? I have lost my way already. That does not bode well. Alright, well, enough of the library. Why don't we get into the gameplay? Show me the game facts. But, first of all, also, there's a bank chest here, which is where you can store your relics. You come across these numerous times throughout the game. You can encounter them in the worlds, because when you die in this game, you lose everything! Which is obviously not good. So I'm just going to pop into the strange book number 1. And we're going to see our first world here. Here we go, the Explorer's Journal, page 1. You'll find page 2 and 3 in the library, but page 1 is only here. And you will always come across the compass, which is a nice item. Shows you where all the things in the game are. Shows you where the shop is, where that odd green thing is. We're going to be showing that off later. And the bank, which is the chest over there. So the compass is very nice. And it takes up, speaking of the compass, I should probably go into the pause menu here. These are souls. You collect 1 soul at the end of all of the worlds, and once you have all 3 souls, then you can beat the game. But you might not want to beat the game, because there are multiple endings to the game, and they're all dependent on specific gear that you have. You need some special gear to get the better endings to the game. In terms of gear here, though, we have your sword. I call it the talisman slot, although I feel like the game calls it something else. This is where the compass goes, as well as numerous other talismans, which is why I call it there. You have the kit slot, which is not where you put your sapient car. It is instead where you put separate kits, which let you affect the world in different ways, depending on it. I've encountered a kit that allows me to eat enemies at the cost of 50 relics. Or a kit that allows me to unlock doors without having the use of keys over here. And, of course, you have your boots, which allow you to, they affect your movements. I've seen ones that cause you to run faster, some that cause you to be completely silent when you move, etc., etc., etc. Now, anyways, over here we have our shop, which thankfully is not locked. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And let's take a look inside. Now, obviously, the shop, you need relics. Conjures talisman reduces the artifact cost to use special powers. Obviously, you can only have one of these things per slot. You can only have 1 kit, 1 set of boots, and 1 talisman at a time. Which also comes into a bit of a problem a bit later in the game, in which obviously there are those special relics which don't actually benefit you in any way, but you need them to get the best endings to the game. Alright, so of course, obviously, you saw in the shop, I could buy it. Or alternatively, I could steal it. Now, stealing it will immediately piss off the shopkeeper, but he's a fish, so I really don't care about his opinion of me. And I am instead going to slice at him. Oh my god, he almost killed me. But that's okay, because he has baked meat over here, which will restore my meat immediately. There's different types of food in this game. Ooh, do I want the luck charm or the conjurer's talisman? I'll grab the luck charm for now. That's, what does it do? The luck charm increases the amount of loots you'll get from enemies. I probably should have grabbed that before looting the shopkeepers. Speaking of looting enemies, I'll talk more about that later because there's upsides and downsides to that. We got the speed boots, which let me run faster. By the way, there are obviously, in case you can't tell by the different kits and talismans available, there are very different ways. Oh yeah, also, I can hold the F key if I have 5 relics to lock it now that I have the lock. This is thanks to the locksmith's kit. I can lock doors shut, which means that enemies will not be able to pursue me, even though they normally would be able to. Alright, we'll grab some money over here. I'm sure the shopkeeper wished I grabbed that earlier, but oh well. Truth be told, I always kill the first shopkeeper. The second shopkeeper, not so much. He's actually a threat. And the third shopkeeper, I'm not even sure if there is a third one. I haven't encountered one, if there is one. Now, obviously, in case you can't tell, there are multiple ways to play this game. You can play sort of run and gun style. You can play a stealth combat style. You can play a straight up running man style, which I tried once. That got a bit crazy at the end there. I did end up dying, unfortunately. Or you can try, obviously, you can mash the 3 together. That is, of course, stealth, combat, and speed. And here we go. We actually have a bank. Very nice. I'm going to use my locksmith kit to open this up for free. Thank goodness for that thing. And now I have all the relics in the world. Wow, this is actually a really good bank. Bank, obviously, I should mention this game is procedurally generated. I don't think I mentioned that at the beginning. The library is not, I believe, but the individual worlds are procedurally generated. For those who, oh, by the way, your relics do not cap at 99. That's just a crazy little coinkadink over there. Can't believe I just said that with a straight face. Anyways, I'm going to deposit all of my relics because, as it currently stands, I'm not too dependent on them. So, anyways, let's continue exploring around here. Ah, there's a bug down there, and I'm gonna shoot him. Boom, and he's dead. Excellent. Now, here's the thing about the game is that enemies, once you loot, or if you never loot the enemies, then they will never respawn. However, if you do loot the enemies, then they will very likely respawn. I mean, and by very likely, I mean they will respawn once you. I'm not sure when it triggers, but they will respawn at a later date and time. Which, so obviously, if you're going for a stealth build, you probably don't want to loot as many enemies as opposed to if you're going for a combat or a speed build, in which case you can easily loot enemies. Now over here we have statues, a resonant statue. Now if I pray at it, I can press the left mouse button to cast knock. Aim at a locked door to unlock it, or aim at any other surface to create a noise to distract patrolling enemies. So obviously this is a stealth-based skill. Again, since you're trying to be stealthy, you don't generally want to be, what's it called? You don't generally want to be looting enemies, which means you're going to end up getting fewer keys, so this spell will help to remedy that by using your relics instead, which you obviously find all over the damn place. Similar to keys, but, you know, it gives you an alternate means for unlocking doors. Now, spell's a bit useless for me. Oh, it can distract enemies. There are numerous spells in the game. There are numerous. There's no other way to put it. Plenty of spells in the game, and each one of them obviously benefits a different playstyle. So this game is obviously very dedicated to, you know, forging all these different playstyles, which I'm a huge fan of. Anybody who knows me knows that emergent gameplay is my thing. It's part of the reason why I like to explore the mechanics of the game so much, because you get to do funny things when you know understand the mechanics. Now, anyways, let's just keep on going around here, because obviously we haven't seen too many crazy enemies yet. I mean, we've seen a bug, we've seen the shopkeeper fishman, we've seen another bug, and he's dead. So I'm going to loot him, and he'll come back later, but that's okay. Also, respawned enemies you will still be able to loot, so you could farm enemies. Oh, whoa, oh, we'll kill these guys. Oh, that's not good. There is monster infighting, I should probably mention. Monsters will fight each other, so, you know. That's a part of the reason why I'm worried over there. I don't know. I feel like a bug should not have been able to kill both of those people, especially not the screaming worms. Anyways, let's keep going around here. Let's see. Where's the exit? Because I do still have my compass. Wait, do I? I thought I grabbed a luck tap. Oh, right. Right. The compass. It's there because the compass showed me the rooms. Once I head down to the next floor, I won't be so lucky, and that would also explain why I am currently unable to find the exit, and am now wandering around like a crazy bat. Anyways, oh, yeah, you see, there's the bug. Respawned, and dead. Now, of course, obviously, getting a lot of ammo from this guy. Honestly, as it currently stands, I have no idea what playstyle I'm going with this character. It's obvious the game wants me to play a stealth build, so you know what, maybe I should actually try that. I haven't done a stealth playstyle in this game yet, but I'm going to try, and in which case, if I am going by a stealth build, I probably shouldn't have the revolver. I'll keep it anyway. If I find something else to replace it later, I should be good. Also, you'll notice I walk through spikes. If you walk through spikes while crouched or by tapping, while tapping the W key, then, you don't get damaged by them. Whereas if you run through them or walk through them, you will. Alright, open up that guy. Got a key. Oh, don't open him up. Open up his pockets. Although I should open him up with my knife. Yeah! Alright, either way, I believe this is pretty much everything on this floor. I should be stealthing around a little bit better. I took a little bit of silly damage around there. Now, when you lean around, it's your typical thing when it comes to leaning. You can see around the corner, but the enemy can't see you. So, you know, that's how it works. Oh. One thing I did forget to mention in this game is that enemies make very distinct noises. I'm sure earlier you heard the fishes going glug 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 glug. Well, you see, that's what fishes do. You'll have the wizards go sigh. Pretty much the sounds you hear will be indicative of the enemies that are nearby. So again, you can use those to help predict your movements a little bit later, because in case it isn't obvious yet, your character is a little bit on the fragile side. Anyways, sneaking around a little bit, because I did loot those enemies, so that means that they will respawn at sometime. Beer balls are throwing weapons. Oh! I was not paying attention, and the bug almost got me. Dynamite, it serves as an interesting utensil, certainly. It is one of the more fun tools in this game, in case, yeah, big surprise, explosives are fun. Oh man, I must be a terrible influence. Anyways, it would appear as though there's a room around here, so hold on, let me see if I can bomb my way into that room. Because the thing about dynamite is, in addition... Oh, I didn't loot this guy. In addition to exploding, it explodes blocks as well. So I've blown open the wall, and I now have access to a brand new area. Da-da-da-da! Oh, fuck! Fireballs! That was the wizard that respawned, and since I was not playing to the playstyle the game has given me, I have been punished. Rightfully so. I shouldn't be rewarded for not adhering to the specific. Obviously, I mean, I will find later kits on later floors. The shops are fairly common. There's one per floor on the first level, as far as I can tell. On pretty much all the levels, as far as I can tell. Ah, here we go. This is one thing I was waiting for. This over here is a fountain. It will give you 1 HP permanently and restore 1 HP. So, obviously, those are, suppose, your equivalent of health containers. They will increase your maximum HP. Very nice to come across, obviously. Let's see, it should be... Oh, man, look at this. This is crazy. Oh, what did I drop? I dropped my knife! No! I want my knife. Forgot, there's a reason I don't have my gun. Where is the wizard? I hear him. He's sighing. So, yeah, obviously you have the wizards who will just sit around, sigh and hum. It's like, oh, man. Can't figure out the spell! Frickin' Thundaga, it's too hard to learn. Alright, well, there's the exit over there. Just exploring a little bit more around here. I find you generally want to explore around a little bit more. You'll find more spells, more items to pick up, more relics and keys is the important one, though. Ah, there's a bug over there. Almost procced him. Almost. What was my boots again? Oh, speed boots. Yeah, I do not have a very synergetic build right now. Oh, by the way, another thing I should mention is that if an enemy doesn't detect you when you attack, whether that be with a gun or a knife, you will deal double damage. Which is going to be very nice. He did not see me. It did not see me. I don't think eyeballs have sex. So, poison fruit. Poison fruit has a chance of healing you and a chance of damaging you, as well as rotten meat. Both of them have a chance to and to not damage you. The game makes it pretty evident when an object will have that 50-50 chance. Alright, he's not detecting me yet. Go! Got him. He's dead. Now, I'm not going to loot him again, because, honestly, I have no need to loot him. Relics are plentiful on the world. And, you know, there's no reason for me to. What I do want to do, though, is try and find a, what's it called? Try and find a shrine, because I need a new spell. This spell is currently very useless to me. Oh, I hear fish. Because, I mean, I could do that over there, and that'll distract the bug, and possibly the fish man. But at the same time, I mean, it's not too difficult to get away from enemies in this game. Aside from one slime monster in particular, but I'll be seeing, well, we should be seeing him later. Oh, yeah, that didn't even work that well. Eventually, I don't know, I feel like it works sort of like Far Cry 3, in that, well, you know, an alerted enemy might be distracted temporarily, but once he's no longer distracted, he's still going to be alerted. I doubt it actually works like that. That might have just been me sucking at sneaking, but who knows. Anyway. Should start being a little bit better. Playing the game stealthily, it's one of the many ways to play it. Obviously, again, going over it again. We had the main 3 ways I've found is combat, sneaking, and speed. I quite enjoy the speed one, by the way, because the speed play style essentially means that you run past everything in a brutal attempt to get to the exit before you die. It is a crazy fun play style, in my opinion. In addition, here you have the tense stealth. And of course the combat, which while I did say earlier your character is a bit fragile, you can generally outwit and outmaneuver most of the enemies in this game. So combat is absolutely a viable playstyle in this game. I'm gonna do the crazy lean while walking, cause you know that's totally smart. And I really need to find a new spell though. I'm really hurting for a new spell right now. That is. Oh. Thankfully, eyeballs not quite as alert as you'd expect out of an eyeball. Thankfully, his conal vision appears to be a little bit low. Haha! Excellent. I've critted him once more. I need to get the stealth boots is what I need, because the stealth boots, they while sneaking lowers your visibility and makes it silent for you to walk, if you have the speed boots, then you will always be walking silently no matter what. Even if you're sprinting, you'll be walking silently. Again, that would mesh well with a runner build as well, since you'd be able to sneak past enemies a little bit easier. Of course, you'd still want to crouch because it lowers your visibility, but anyways. If this fish man is going to cooperate... Uh-oh, the wizard! The wizard! Did I kill them all? Oh, I killed them all. Excellent. Alright, now I'm going to loot them because I'm not sure if I'll be spending much more time around here. And, well, here we go. We got a shop. Excellent. Ah, more talismans and... excellent. Stealth boots. Now, to demonstrate the game, I'm actually going to buy these stealth boots. There we go. I now have stealth boots, so when I run and walk, I will be just as stealthy as when crouched. So that is going to be very nice. We have a destruction talisman. Do we have an actual talisman yet? Yeah, we have the luck talisman, which I don't need because I'm not going to be looting too many people. Destruction amulet doubles your damage. Now, if you get a sneak attack, recall that you already do double damage, so I believe that means you'll deal quadruple damage. So I'm going to grab this. I don't have enough relics, so I'm going to steal it. And with the power of Grayskull, I'm going to kill him with the very item he gave me. Excellent. And I'm going to eat some baked meat, which was another reason why I wanted to steal. Alright, so let me just go ahead and open the door and take a peek. Because I do hear a wizard around here. Wizard! There's some more baked meat right around here. I can hear the wizard walking pretty... there he is. Now, I'm going to make him turn around and come this way. Ha! Gotcha. So obviously there was me making sure the stealth mechanics worked in my favor. Using my spells and abilities, and now I've actually got a decent stealth build now. Now that I've got the stealth boots. It's because I don't have to worry about crouching quite as much. Alright, now let's head on down to the next floor, because I want to show off some of the more crazy enemy design. I mean, so far you've seen frogmen. That's not too crazy. I want to show off some of the more interesting enemies in this game. Which is what we're going to encounter on floor 2 and floor 3. I'm not going to go to floor 3. That's something you're going to have to do in your own time. But I can certainly say you're probably going to want to go to floor 3 because this game is amazing. Alright. I kind of just want to progress here, so I'm probably just going to blow a hole in this shop. Which normally would piss off the shopkeeper, but he's dead. So I don't have to worry about his opinion. Whoa, hello there. It goes deeper. Oh, hello there. This is a new enemy. Uh-oh. Frogman. Over there. Yeah. Oh, it does distract him. Excellent. I'm not going to kill the worm, because those are the screaming worms. I know a lot of people get freaked out by those. Uh-oh. Oh, he actually didn't. Oh, no, that's because of the destruction amulet. The enemies seem easy now. Don't worry, the game gets much more difficult later. Of course, then again, later I did have the Running Man style of play, so I guess that's something. Another nice thing for the Running Man style is that, obviously, since enemies don't detect you since you're moving so fast, you can easily outmaneuver the enemies, and you can actually get some critical hits off that way. Ooh, another fountain. Excellent. Alright, let me get out of this floor. If I have to kill myself, well, I probably actually don't want to do that. Killing yourself is bad. Now, again, I have the stealth boots, so I can just walk up and do that. Oh. Uh-oh. No, I'm out of relics. I can't cast another spell. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Here we go. Here we go. Don't need to crouch. I keep forgetting that. Ooh. There's another wizard over there. Oh, he's coming this way. I don't like that. Now I'm going to make use of the... Oh, no, he sees me. You fool! You shouldn't have seen me. Should have stayed quiet. The frogman is distracted. If I did not have the stealth boots, I would not have been able to do that. Oh! Well, whatever. Just killed that man. Kill him in cold blood. I may as well... Oh, hi there. Alright. Let's get out of here. Oh, this is not where I wanted to go. Well, either way, this is going to be the final floor here. I'm just going to get out of here. Oh, that's right. Now we get to see one of the more terrifying... Hello. That scream. It's like so cute and terrifying at the same time because it's a worm. Okay! That bug is the master of stealth. Now, I'm sure some of you heard that roaring a little bit earlier. Don't worry. I'll be coming across that a little bit later. As a matter of fact, I'm actively seeking him out right now. Because that is a very, that's one of the more crazy monsters in this game, and I really want to show him off. Unfortunately, he's not coming out to play. Which is most unfortunate. Oh, there he is! Now this guy, he really, really, really likes to not lose aggro on you. I mean, if he finds you, he will pursue you to the freaking ends of the earth. He is also invincible, so, you know, he adds a nice little style there. Also, you notice he didn't see me earlier because, well, I had the stealth boots. Hello, eyeball. More stealth boots. There are these graveyards, by the way, in the first world, obviously, not in the other ones. And the stealth boots are actually coming in very handy right now. because I'm actually losing the slime monsters. If you don't have the stealth boots, they're a lot harder to lose, I assure you. And again, the monster design gets way crazier than these slime people. I hesitate to call them people, actually. Anyways, it's time to get out of here. Oh my god, worms! This is an interesting room. Here we go. And here's the end of a world in which you will encounter the souls. This is obviously the soul of Dagon. I'm gonna pick it up, and we're gonna return to the library. Now, you use the soul of Dagon to open up the strange book, but I did notice over here that there are pedestals, and I actually haven't experienced with these yet. Looks like a spherical object could be placed here, which so this is obviously where I suppose this is where you place the souls to reach the end of the game. But again, if you want the best ending, you're gonna need those special equipments. Now I'm gonna go into World 2, and I'm going to sort of wrap things up as I show off some of the more interesting monsters in here. So pretty much, again, this is Eldritch. It is currently, you can currently pre-order it. Oh, don't want to go in there. Absolutely don't want to go in there. Suck it. It is currently available for pre-order for $15. You pre-order will obviously get you into the public beta, which should be coming out around September 26th. Oh, that was terrible. I'm over there. Oh, I'm out of relics. Oh, game actually lagged a bit there. Alright. And also, it is currently trying to make it through the Steam green light. So if you want to help it out there, definitely vote for it. If you buy the game, please remember to vote for it on Steam Greenlight. Your vote could be the one that makes the difference. It's very important that you vote even if you've already bought the game, because, well, let's face it, getting on Greenlight is incredibly good for the developers. So vote for the game if you bought the game. If you have a passing interest in the game, I'd still say vote for it, you know? Because if you got a passing interest, imagine the other people out here. And, well, be sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more. And there's one last enemy I want to show off around here before I made my outro. Normally I would have encountered it by now, but apparently the game's being a bit of a dick. I'm not seeing any enemies around here, nor any dynamite. Oop, I completely pissed that guy off. Don't worry, it's fine. Oh, I can hear one. I gotta find that. I did notice that there was a wizard down here, and lights out. Gotcha. Ooh, let's not do that. Oh, he got me! Stupid. I almost turned my back on. Oh my god, well, okay. That was a bad way to die. Anyways, so I'm going to resurrect here. All of my stuff is gone. My health has been reduced back down to 3, and my gear is gone. So, obviously, permadeath, as is the case with most roguelikes. That is going to be the end of this one. So again, be sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more. Pre-order the game now. Public beta is September 26th, full release is October 21st, and vote for it on Steam Greenlight, and I will see you guys next time.